Make sure you are comfortable and can relax safely. Give yourself permission to do so, to have this time of self-care. Give your higher self permission to be in charge of ensuring you have the best experience, what is most appropriate for you at this moment, at this time, and know that however that manifests, whether you are fully conscious of the whole meditation or whether you drift in and out or drift off for the whole time and don't know what happened or any combination in between, know and accept that that is perfect for you here and now. Knowing that you are safe, let go of needing to be in control, of needing to know or understand, and allow yourself to relax and just experience, just be. Remember, you can replay this guided meditation as many times as you wish, and each time you will experience what is perfect for you at that time. Begin now to withdraw your attention away from your surroundings. Focus on the sound and movement of your breath and take 3 deeper, slower breaths as you allow your eyes to close. Notice the rise and fall of your body with your breath, and take a moment to give thanks to your body for this vital, unconscious cycle that we take for granted. Imagine that you are standing in a velvety, inky space, dark but comfortably so. The stillness and darkness is reassuring, like a warm blanket hugging you. You feel the support of the ground beneath you, and as you relax and release a sigh, tension falls away from your body. You know that you are safe. In front of you, a small light appears on the ground, and it continues clockwise around you, forming a circle of light around you on the ground. It repeats this motion as the circle of light rises up, arching above your head, forming an invisible dome. And it circles around you a 3rd time as the light forms beneath you, arching and creating a mirrored dome, all combining to create a protective sphere of light in which you stand. From within your circle, either imagine turning to face east if you know where that is, or we will use magical east, which is in front of us. As you face this direction, you become aware of the outline of a tall figure, a brilliant light behind and surrounding it, and you feel the freshness of a passing breeze across your face. The figure steps forward and becomes clearer, and you see the winged figure of Archangel Raphael holding a caduceus, a bright halo surrounding his head, robes of white and blue, yellow and green. His smile of greeting is mirrored in his intense blue eyes. Hail and welcome, Archangel Raphael, Archangel of the East, of the element of air. You greet and acknowledge his presence, and he gently bows and replies, Hail and welcome. You turn clockwise, a quarter to your right, facing south, and feel a glow of warmth on your face as another powerful figure steps forward. Before you, Archangel Michael stands, broad and strong, sparks of electric blue fire dancing around him. He is holding his sword of electric blue fire, and the light glimmers off of his liquid golden armour and wings of gilded gold. His hair is also golden, and his startling blue eyes mirror the sapphire in the hilt of his sword. Hail and welcome, Archangel Michael, Archangel of the South, of the element of fire. You greet and acknowledge his presence, and he gently bows and replies, Hail and welcome. You turn clockwise a quarter to your right, facing west, and feel the freshness of sea spray across your face. The figure that steps forward from the darkness has wings as white as the horses of the sea. The long, beautiful waves of his pale gold blonde hair like shifting suns, and his robes of aquamarine seem to be forged from the flowing waters themselves. In his hands he holds a green, semi-transparent, crystalline chalice. Hail and welcome, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel of the West, of the element of water. You greet and acknowledge his presence, and he gently bows and replies, Hail and welcome. You turn clockwise a quarter to your right, facing north, and feel like you are deep in the heart of an ancient wood with beautiful birdsong, dappled light, rich deep grass, the scents of wild flowers and velvety moss. The air is charged with vitality and life. Movement of what you thought to be a tree reveals a broad-shouldered figure, swathed in robes of green, tall and lumbering with his long beard. The angel carries in his hand a great golden orb which shines like the sun. Hail and welcome, Archangel Uriel, Archangel of the North, of the element of earth. You greet and acknowledge his presence, and he gently bows and replies, Hail and welcome. Surrounded by the archangels of the four directions, in your sphere of light, you feel safe and protected, centered, grounded, and balanced by the four directions and elements. The circle is complete. As you stand in its center, open yourself to the power of the harmony of the elements: air, fire, water, earth. Each one exerting a polarized force, each one contributing their unique power, a power that now flows through you, through mind, spirit, heart, and body. Know that you can draw on the strength of these individually or together at any time. Now, around you on the ground, 3 points of light like tiny pearls begin to form, gradually growing stronger. One in front of you, one behind you to your right, and one behind you to your left. As their light grows, they form the 3 points of a triangle with yourself in the center. Light begins to stream and flow between them, first from the point in front of you to the point behind you to your right, then from this point to the point behind you to your left, and then finally completing the triangle from this point back to the point in front of you. At each point in turn, a figure steps from the darkness into the light. At the point in front of you, a beautiful, ethereal, feminine figure dressed in flowing robes of white and pale pink emanates serenity, calmness, and peace. In her hand, she tenderly holds a small pearl white flame. It is Kwan Yin, Lady Ascended Master and Goddess of Compassion, the patroness of 2024. Next, at the point of light behind you to your right, another Master Presence steps forward, face smiling, orange robes bellowing in the darkness, surrounded in a golden glow of light, holding in his hand a small bronze gold flame. This is Djwhal Khul, the Tibetan Ascended Master. And then finally behind you to the left, a third Master Presence takes their place on the triangle. A wise and wizened Oriental swathed in robes of billowing white and jade green, holding in his hand a flickering flame of jade green light. This is Lao Tzu, the great philosopher. Together these three masters bring their gifts of compassion, wisdom, and release. Now slowly the masters in unison bring their hand containing their small flickering flame to their lips and blowing gently send forth a plume of fiery energy into the triangle. The three flames spin and twist and turn together inside the triangle, flowing and spinning about you in a gentle, loving, light-filled dance. A spinning, shifting, whirling triple flame of pearl white luminescence, flickering bronze gold, and shimmering jade green. And as the fire spins about you, whirling and turning, the masters begin to chant compassion, wisdom, release. Compassion, wisdom, release. Compassion, wisdom, release. The flames draw closer and closer to your body, their power burning deeper and deeper into your form, mind, and heart, searing new patterns of energy into your spirit, melting and smelting the psychic bodies together, holding them, sculpting them, tempering them into something new, bright, shining, and powerful. Compassion, wisdom, release. Compassion, wisdom, release. Compassion, wisdom, release. Surrender to their power, to the heat, to the guiding hand of their transformative power. Surrender and relax, and in a moment my voice will return to guide you onwards. Slowly, you become aware that the swirling, spinning energy around you is dissipating, fading from view. As the points of the triangle fade and Kwan Yin, Djwhal, Khul, and Lao Tzu bow and step back into the darkness. Another feminine figure takes form in front of you. Her long, dark, tousled hair falls over her hooded face, her thick cloak of violet with silver encompassing her tall frame. She raises her head and you are struck by the clarity and strength of her violet eyes as she looks straight at you, a nurturing, reassuring warmth emanating from her smile, instantly comforting, like a strong mothering hug. You feel immediately at ease. Welcome, dear child, her velvety tones speak. Lady Master Portia stands before you. Patroness of 2025 and 9 years, she is Lady Master of the Ninth Ray, custodian of the silver violet flame, the feminine polarity of the violet flame, and twin flame to the ascended Master Saint Germain. Her incarnations included as Morgan Le Fay, High Priestess of Avalon, Martha, Sister of Mary Magdalene, as a Victorian medium and as High Priestess of the Atlantean Eye Tower. Through the violet and silver aura that emanates around her, you see a figure on each side of her, slightly behind her. These are her attendant angels, Amitriel, the angel of the silver violet flame, and Safkiel, the violet flame angel of the Mother Divine. Together with her attendant angels in 2025, they bring us the energies and qualities of the silver violet flame, the flame of internal, mental, emotional, and spiritual alchemy and change, the ray of challenge, divine feminine empowerment and justice, both mundane and karmic. Together they act as revealers of truth through the burning away of falsity and lie, and as the feminine polarity of the violet flame, which specializes in the transmutation of negative thoughts and emotions. She is also the challenger on the way. Together they will work as empowerers of men and women, clearing blockages within us that are preventing us from feeling the love and presence of the Mother Divine. Welcome, dear child, she repeats. As patron of this coming year, I greet you and introduce myself. The year ahead may be troublesome, choppy waters to navigate at times. I seek truth for you, justice for you, and am the challenger on the way. In order for mankind to step forward on its path, these challenges need to be made, karma cleared, the way made clear for the new earth that has been promised. At times this will feel far from possible, far removed from what you experience, and may be impossible to imagine, but know that each stone, each boulder cleared from your path eases and speeds the path forward, both for yourself and your fellow beings on this planet. I want to reassure you that you can call on myself and the powers of the silver violet flame at any time. When the burdens of the past or present or the fears of the future are onerous and distress you, call on the silver violet flame to transmute your pain and anguish. Call on me for justice, to empower you and to help to bring balance. Call on me and the flame when you seek to reveal the truth. And remember always, dear child, that each and every one of you has the power to shine the light, to shine your light into the world. And each of those lights joins to make the greater whole and lighten the world. Where there is darkness, there is always light, and the divine spark of light always resides within you. Let the light be your guide to shine your way forward. Trust in it. Trust in the light and the love of the divine that is ever present. Now, let me introduce my flame to you. Bathe in it so that you might recall it when needed. As Lady Portia finishes speaking, she steps forward, extending her arms and embracing you warmly. She holds you. She holds you with the mother's arms, and you feel her power and her light, an open flame, a fiery hearth, welcoming, open, hungry to relieve you of your burdens. And as she holds you, her fire flickers into life all around her, a nimbus of silver violet flame, a gentle, loving, raging fire that ignites and embraces you too, that turns to cleanse and clear you of your pain, burning to your core, transmuting, transforming, clearing grief and guilt and shame and fear, frustration, pain and anguish. Let it go, my love, she says. Give it to me. Let my flame bear your pain and set you free. Rest then for a moment in her company, in her presence, in her arms, and give to the flame all feelings and thoughts that are ready to be surrendered. And in a moment, in a little while, my voice will return to call you back. The flames recede from around you and return to the palms of Lady Portia as she gently releases you from her embrace and steps back, smiling warmly at you. Farewell for now, dear child, until we meet again. Remember to call on me and my flame whenever you are in need. I leave you in love, she says, bowing one last time as she fades into the background. Give your thanks to Lady Portia and bid her farewell for now. Give your thanks also to the Archangels, to Kwan Yin, to Djwhal, Khul, to Lao Tzu. For a moment you stand tall, centered, cleansed, grounded and empowered by the authenticity of your renewed, re-energized life force. As you feel that authentic power, breathe it deeply, feeling it in every cell, every limb, every organ surging through you. Every cell vibrates with your renewed energy, empowering you forward. It is time to return now. Let any remaining images fade. Begin to become aware of your body, your seat in your chair, your feet on the ground. Wiggle your fingers and toes gently as you return fully into your body. Ground and protect yourself in your usual way and open your eyes. Ensure you are fully grounded and back in your body before continuing with your day.